Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we are going to be going over some recently leaked data that just came out here by the Pokemon group, and it's going to be going over Crown, Zacian, and Zamazenta's adventure effects, and we're going to be taking a look at several other things here regarding increasing the IVs and a little bit more information. Okay, so hope you're all having a good night or day. Most likely it's going to be night for most of you watch me. So let's get into this late night video here, folks, with this information. So from the Pokemon group, 2 new adventure effects have been added. So the following bonuses. So we have one that says attack bonus and then defense bonus. What do we have? Crown Zacian is going to be more for the attack, and Crown Zamazenta is going to be more for defense. So what do you think those are going to be doing? Okay, we'll go over more of that in just a second. We have 2 new tutorials for the game, remote raid battle tutorial, and then the RSVP attendance tutorial as well. So that's obviously, pretty self-explanatory. They'll just pretty much give you the rundown on how it's going to work. Remote raiding is probably almost going to work in the same way for the max battles, and then the RSVP check-in is where you're going to be able to go to a say you're going to go to a particular raid and you're going to be able to see all the other people there and kind of just check in. All right, let's go ahead and move on here. Several location cards have been added with the backgrounds. This is going to be for GoFest. So let's just get hyped for that. I didn't really need to throw that one in here though. More details and names for the adventure effects. So we have Behemoth Bash bonus and then Behemoth Blade bonus. Again, I think that these are going to be hinting towards you're going to be able to either use the adventure effect with Crown Zacian to either raise your attack to do more damage in raid battles as well as Gigantamax and Dynamax battles. I don't think in PvP. Now obviously not PvP, no, but maybe for like raiding or not raiding, gym battles. We're going up against Rocket members, maybe that. Obviously not PvP though, but more so for the raids and Gigantamax, Dynamax battles. As far as defense, how is that going to work? It'll raise your defense in a different way, right? At first I was thinking maybe it would make your Pokemon at the gym stronger too, or higher attack or defense, but these are going to be going in increments like before up to 2 hours at a time, but you can make it go for a little bit longer, right? It's going to work in the same way. You're going to have to put in candies as well as Stardust. Okay, so pretty awesome stuff to get excited about. I do believe we're going to be seeing those at GoFest for sure. Oh well, we know we are. We already have the details, right? It's not a secret anymore. All right, next is something that is still kind of a little bit of a mystery here, and that is going to be the IV. So some thoughts on the hyper training. So IV improvements here. It looks like you'll be needing to complete certain tasks for it to be successful. Okay, very interesting. There's some code snippets also suggest that you'll need a certain buddy level to achieve these IV increases. So with that said, needing to be, I would assume, best buddy. Okay, maybe not as much, but I would assume if you're increasing the IVs, you're going to have to go for the maximum here. So maybe you should start best buddying the Pokemon that you're going to want to increase the IVs on, your 96s, 98s, things like that. Maybe even lesser, right? But just a little food for thought, because that is some pretty good information to get beforehand. Now, I don't want to tell you to go off and start best buddying everything, but in the case that it's not 100% that, at least you have these 98s and 96s best buddy. So there you have that. Moving on here, there are 2 types of changes. Just one for one single IV or for all 3. Haha, this is crazy. What's going on? So it seems like it's not going to be I didn't say what I think it was, but it could possibly be going down that route, is where you get items that it temporarily boost your attack or defense, but it doesn't look like that. Is this going to be something that's temporary? I don't think so, but I can't 100% say that it is. It could be permanent, right? Hopefully, and I more than likely am going to lean on it's going to be permanent when you do these. So pretty awesome information here. I wanted to drop this as soon as possible. So if you're looking to increase the IVs in the future, do not know how often you're going to be able to do it, then consider start best buddying Pokemon. And remember, I don't know if this is going to change anything, but since Scopely's taking over soon, I have more on that tomorrow. So make sure you have notifications on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. tomorrow, so make sure you're tuned in on that. It's going to be great. But I feel like they're going to maybe allow us to do this by purchasing. I know, pay to win. Who knows? But they said everything's going to be maintaining and staying the same even when they take over. We'll see. We'll see. All right. With that said, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a video. Now, we did have the Ammonite and Kabuto shiny issue. If you didn't hear, they forgot to turn on the shinies, or the shinies were not increased, right? A typical same old song and dance. So we have a makeup for everybody. So if you go into your task right now, go all the way to the left, you'll be able to see these. First, it's going to be Kabuto, then Ammonite, and this is my results here, okay? So did I get a shiny for any of them? Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a spoiler here for the Ammonites. No, I didn't get any Ammonite or Kabuto shiny out of this. Do I care? I don't care. People are saying that they probably messed up on these two, okay? But anyways, I'm just bringing it to you so you know that you can go get this. I'm not going to try to make a big fuss out of this personally. We know that they screw up, right? It's not like, oh man, get mad again, but doesn't matter. So taking a look, all right, so no hundreds, no shinies. All right, we'll go ahead and move on. We're going to look at all my best buddies here. Not all of them. I have 100. Looks like I have 100 now. And I have been working on others, of course, too. So there's a lot more. If I go like Buddy 4 or Buddy 3, I'll still have a lot of other Pokemon, right? I got a lot of hundreds here. I also have a lot of 98s. Would love to work on that Garchomp. Would love to work on my Kyurem Black and White as well. They're just 1 point off from being a 100% IV. And one of them would be a Shundo with a Kyurem Black, so that'd be fantastic. If you're thinking this is going to break the game, oh no. I don't think so. I mean, if they figure out a way for it to be, pretty balanced, I think it'd be all right. You have to remember, you do have spoofers out here, and I don't really care. I've already expressed myself. You do what you got to do, but there are technically spoofers, and this would be a good one. Ones you get very few of, if only one. But they're out here getting hundreds too. It's about time we get a chance. It's about time we get a chance to get all these Shundos, all right? They've been doing it for years. It's our turn. But, think about it. There's a lot of Pokemon. Again, it's going to be coming down to how often they're going to allow us to do this, and what is it really going to take. We've seen that you're going to have to maybe have it to a particular friendship level. I'm thinking best buddy with the badge, okay? Simple as that. But only time will tell. So we can only just keep on going on and on about it. But at least you can start preparing. Again, say you're powering up a 96 or 98. I mean, at the end of the day, if that's not 100% what you needed to do, if you didn't need to get it all the way up to Buddy 5, it could have just been Buddy 4, which I highly doubt. You're still really not losing out on anything, because getting it up to Best Buddy anyways is still good for you at the end of the day, you see? So it's a kind of a win-win situation. But yeah, it's time to prepare, folks. Looks like we're going to be able to increase the IV soon, which is freaking awesome. Pretty stoked about that. As far as the adventure effects for Zacian and Zamazenta, crowned, that sounds great. I mean, what do you think it is? It's more than likely going to be for attacking raids and Dynamax and Gigantamax raids, pretty much. That's what we're looking at, or just like having higher attack or having higher defense, which is going to be fantastic. I'm not going to work on this one. That shiny Wilbert there, oh no, that's staying at 0% shiny best buddy, you better believe it. But anyways, I just wanted to drop a little late night video. Might be in the morning time where you're at, but I thank you for stopping by. If you can give this a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'm going to keep the news coming for you. Make sure you have notifications on. Tomorrow, or depending on where you live, later today, I'm going to drop a couple more videos, and you're going to really go crazy. Hope you did enjoy this, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
What? Why? BFG 10,000.